You guys think that they hired me, a fake therapist? Oh no. I spoke to the people in the transgender fund. Shout out to them. Shout out to all transgenders, and I'm going to speak on that on another term. The transgender that I had spoke to when we had our conversation, sometimes, you know, you meet up with co-workers and stuff and we just chit chat about whatever we wanted to, right? What I found out from this transgender person is that bitch Tamia, that demonic, satanic bitch Tamia, her and her little wellness team, yeah, they dragged that onto the whole entire team. What you need to know about Borealis Philanthropy is that they are the most official organization before this took place. The most official. There's powers to be on their board of directors that's not so official. And somewhere down the line, corruption had taken place. I was focused on my own healing. I wasn't aware of it. People were telling me. One of their own satanic cult members was exposing stuff because I wasn't supposed to be alive. So it's like right before you kill somebody, you start spilling out all the beans. Yeah, that's what happened. That bitch Magui, the president, the former president, she was getting death threats to her mansion. She spoke about this often, okay? White supremists were hitting her up at her mansion. Right there on her fucking mansion steps. Bitch, we're gonna kill your ass if you don't stop this revolutionary bullshit. Revolutionary is an understatement for the work that they're doing. The people that they're funding is doing the most revolutionary shit. They can't stop it. They think I'm the revolutionary one. Oh no, I learned from these motherfuckers. Okay, listen, the revolutionary, it won't be funded, but you can't stop it. You can't stop it. It's like cockroaches. They have 99% melanin. This melanin here is so popping. But it's not only about melanin. They have transgender funds. They have funds for immigration rights. They have funds for disability rights. These are important issues in our society that does not need to be corrupted. And it got corrupted by this president who sold out her organization and sacrificed some of her employees. And I'm telling you this because this is more than just my story. Other people are not telling it. Maybe they got paid out. But I know what this transgender person told me. They told me that same satanic wellness team was hired for them as well. And they told me that, imagine you're listening to the people that you have to fund and it's triggering your own trauma. So their trauma was triggered as well. I was working on a criminal justice fund. My trauma was triggered in that way. And so that's what they did. They triggered our trauma. And then they brought this wellness team to us to get deep down rooted to do what they needed to do. It's an evil part of society that's going on, and it gets darker. So the organization was a target. I wasn't the main target, but I was a target, and it came after I protested against the world's largest funder. And after I protested against the world's largest funder, just a week later, I was at the city council building speaking out for no new jails. Why that's important is because the Ford Foundation who has all this money, they was going around to all of their funders saying, don't fund no new jails, and was talking bad about no new jails. And I've been out there with no new jails, and they was just telling the people in the Brooklyn Detention Center that they loved them. They wasn't causing any harm, but they was also educating people to follow the money behind a lot of this corruption. So they were waking people up. They want the harm to stop. They want the harm and the extermination against blacks and the injustice against black people and all minority groups to stop. And they want Ford to stop pretending that there's something that they're really not, which is a social justice organization. They're social injustice. And they're co-opting movements. They're buying people out. They're buying organizations out. They're buying people out. And they're paying people to clip me. Me and others. There's a lot of dark stuff going on. So being that I was in that organization for a year and I had spoke up for myself from what that HR director was doing to myself and other formerly incarcerated people, they started bad talking me. And for the last 3 months of me being in that organization, for the last 3 months, it was silence. I went from being there for a year, an internship, my first 9 months, everybody wanted to work on me. I was so ambitious. I was on all these different projects. In my last 3 months, nobody even spoke to me. They didn't even say good morning. They didn't even say hello. I believe that my identity was stolen since then, and that people been impersonating me online because I discovered their whole satanic cult online, and they're doing it to other people. I'm going to have a follow-up because it's a lot that's going on, but I just really wanted to say that. There's a war going on no man is safe from. If you're not going to join, don't ask me to leave. Just get off my fucking page. Thank you. Deuce.